position just so happens to be closer, making it faster to intentionally reset there. Jez attempts to dodge the spinning ninja on the bridge, but he fails to do so. However, Red Ball happens to graze the ninja in just the right way, so that Red Ball is able to jump, but the red object death detection has not yet been activated. Thus, Jez is able to jump off the ninja and continue playing the level. Jez avoids the plunger, climbs up some stairs, navigates through some pendulums, and then completes the level. Level 10 starts off with some tricky jumps leading into a bounce pad section, which Jez happens to fail on his first try. I guess that third jump was just a little too difficult. Next up are some spinning boxes and a rolling ball challenge, where Jez attempts to push the ball as fast as possible without falling off the left side and dying. This is a speedrun, after all. Level 11 thrusts Red Ball into the caboose of a train, and Red Ball must work his way up through the train to reach the flag in the first compartment before the train completely falls off the edge. The level is extremely restrictive and methodical, making it pretty much a no reset point in the run. Jez would have collected the flag shortly after it exited the underground section, but he gets a bit stuck on the cart beforehand, losing some time. In level 12, the player must knock down this small stack of boxes to cross the spike pit, but where the boxes go is essentially up to pure luck. Sometimes the pattern is extremely easy, sometimes it is extremely hard, and sometimes it's just completely impossible. Jez thankfully is able to complete the challenge on his first try. Jez is able to avoid pushing this box by jumping a couple of times to gain height. However, his first attempt at this death-defying trick was unsuccessful. Its challenge rivaled only by that of the last bounce pad jump in level 10. Jez enters the ski lift and collects level 12's flag, almost faster than anyone had ever done it before. With Red Ball and its mechanics now mostly explained, let's take a look at the next world record on the timeline. On the 29th of November 2014, Jez toppled both his recorded 443 and his unrecorded 442 with a time of 427. The bulk of the time save in this run came from not messing up the stair climb in level 4, the bounce pad jump in level 10, or the large box skip in level 12. Jez did put one new strategy into use at the end of level 12, where he jumps off the left side of the ski lift to ride the top of the ending ramp down to the flag, saving a tiny bit of time over using the ski lift in the intended way. At the end of this run, Jez expressed his satisfaction with his time.
I am so pleased with that. I am so pleased with that. I'm done with Red Ball. For now, at least.
3 days after this run was performed, Red Ball received its own leaderboard on speedrun.com, completely replacing the Google Sheets leaderboard and its poor documentation. With this change, video evidence started being included in the vast majority of submissions. Going into 2015, there was radio silence from Jez, with no new personal bests being posted from him in the span of about 4 months. Sure, the 427 had some pretty solid execution, but the run certainly wasn't perfect. Improvement into the 4-1X range was definitely possible. However, on April 25th, 2015, Jez shocked the world by getting a run with a time of 3 minutes and 56 seconds, smashing the 4-1X barrier, the 4-0X barrier, and even the sub-4 barrier. To smash the record by over 30 seconds, some crazy new strategies must have been found. So, let's take a look at some of the new additions. The first major addition was in level 9, where a couple of well-timed jumps on the beginning slope allowed Jez to just barely land and jump off the green moving platform before it disappeared, saving a boatload of time over the checkpoint reset method. Every level in this run just appeared to be more refined than in the 427, with the most apparent examples being a faster ball roll in level 10 and a faster flag grab in level 11. Now in level 12, Jez lined himself up for the hardest known strategy in the game, something that was discovered in 2014 by Oblivion RR. By clipping the corner of the small stack of boxes in level 12 in just the right way, Red Ball could reach the top of the large block of land past the spike pit. The setup for this trick involved resetting at the checkpoint flag, rolling Red Ball back as much as possible without going past the corner, moving Red Ball back to the checkpoint flag, and then holding jump. hoping that Red Ball had the perfect speed and position to clip the boxes perfectly after the second jump. The reason that this strategy had never been attempted before in runs was because of its sheer unparalleled difficulty. Getting the trick first try in an already excellent run was almost out of the question. Despite all of this, Jez went for the trick and appeared to absolutely nail it on his first try. He kept jumping, first on the block of land, then just past the spikes, then right in front of the saw blade, and then on the corner of one of the small stair steps, giving him just enough height to land on the top of the ramp without having to use the ski lift. Rolling down victory lane, Jez had seemingly accomplished the unthinkable, a speedrun of Red Ball with no clear mistakes, which incorporated every difficult strategy in the book. It appeared as though all of his hard work had finally paid off. There was just one small problem with the run. It wasn't real.
On the 25th of April 2015, I uploaded a speedrun of the original Red Ball, claiming a time of 3 minutes and 56 seconds. I hate to say it, but this run is spliced. Here, I was using a new and very inconsistent strategy discovered by